Welcome back, and we're going to play our first of the main field entries, which is pretty exciting. We've got Slightly Saucy and his Seawanhaka Club. Um, Easy for Rhino to say, definitely not a mouthful. Now, he has put some conditions on there. Blue tees, medium north, and we'll play pin 2. There we go. So pin 2. So I'll pop the link to this thread in below, or suggested conditions, just in case you want to play all 4 rounds. We're going to go medium and north because he's suggested conditions. I suggested that maybe you just wanted to say prevailing wind, play with high winds, etc. But no, we've gone for everything. So Saucy is in group F, I want to say. Now I will dig up who is in which group very quickly, just so we have those to hand. Because now we're actually into main field stuff, which means that we're going to get different people going head to head. So this one is up against Heisenberg, strong designer, Petty, strong designer, Alt 3. Well, we've already seen some of the alternate courses, they're really good, and Victory Lane Sports, who makes official courses. So fun. Now this one I believe is based on Long Island, and it's kind of doing a Huntington Sound sort of thing. There we go. So we're looking at a Golden Age style course with flat bottom bunkers, because we can do those now. Looks lovely. Lots of grass, also looks lovely. So it starts through trees and areas and things like that, and then goes out to this coastal stuff, which looks really cool. Some windswept pines. Got a town along by a seafront. Hey, Saucy. It's okay, we weren't saying anything bad. And we get down to this stuff. Looks great. Look at your village. Oh, we've spent some time. And some meter. Even put cars down here. Never catch me doing that. Look at this. So this is the first publish of the main field. So, like, which is early, but if it's ready, it's ready. Go for it. We put some holes out on the island as well. Interesting. Petty hates everything. So that's cool. Low-lying stuff. We have our one bridge to get there. And you hit this tee shot and then you walk all the way around. I'm not seeing a path, Saucy. That's okay. You got a path this way. Yeah, what more do you need? And we go back this way, and then, yeah. Cool. I'm looking forward to this. Love this style of course, obviously. Huntington Sound was one that Hirschfelden's great. Have a watch. And then we have really cool clubhouse. Using the new modernized clubhouse really nicely, along with that haunted house. Is that? Maybe. I think they took the ghosts out. Anyway, so we're going to head all the way back here and get going. Now, hopefully we play a little... Oh, another opening par 5. Love those. Okay, big green, some bold contours. Now, Saucy's greens do tend to be rather bold, but looks like that one's slightly more toned down. There we go. Ghosts are still there. Okay. This one's very wide, very open. Okay, and we can play just to... I think middle of the green is fine. That should be all right. Not where I was aiming for, but get a bounce right. Thank you, Saucy. Very gentle opener, yeah. As it should be. We like gentle openers. Kind of feel you could have done something a little bolder on this one, whether it be the tee shot or the green. I'm all for a gentle opener. Just feel like the green could maybe do a little bit more. But one man's opinion. Tried, and we're now going to 3-whack it, so there's always that. Bit one more. Almost missed it. Okay, we're 1 under. It took us a good 12 holes, I think, on Daniel's course to get there. Second hole plays up into the trees. Did we see the... I don't think we saw any of the sea from the first hole, so we're kind of leaving that and teasing it for the moment. Okay, 250. Ah, now we're starting to do some more things with the greens. Yeah, I think I want to play closer to these bunkers, but I'm not totally dead if I miss out right. So that bunker just plays with our depth perception a little bit, which is a nice touch. 150 up 10, slightly into, I think this is the club. That's terrible. When I get slightly quick on the downswing, it just pulls it. Not a good shot. Now we're up 3 feet. Wow. Okay, no wonder the greens are big. Get there. Not going to get there. Should be okay though. Unless I hit a really bad putt. How did that move left? Ah, okay. Deserved it after the first putt and the approach. Okay, so looks like we're going Redan. I think you want to just have a little look at your camera settings. I would say based on how that worked, you haven't transitioned it away from the in and out. Redan with a false front, which is just a bit mean. Let's go to here. Good pin for this one. We kind of, yeah, okay. Sculpting on this looks great. That's a terrible shot. Completely quit on that. That's all me. No excuses. Super flop. There's no way. There's no way I'm pulling this off. And yet. God. Oh. So disappointing. I hate that that works so well. That shot should never go anywhere near there. I'm sure it's a cool hole. I'm really looking forward to playing it properly. Okay. Heading down. Par 5. Good. This is more what I wanted from the first green. Something a little bit more violent. This has all the stuff going on. Cool way to transition us down. Will say it if I'm nitpicking, which is kind of my job, this all feels just a little flat. Like I wonder whether it could tilt. It just feels like you've got a flat compartment with these bunkers encasing it. It is a great first look to the water. Agreed. On bounce out of the rough. Thank you. And yeah, you get a view if you push it close to that bunker, but I chickened out. 3 wood down 41. I mean, the worst that's going to happen is it's like the best place to miss is long, and at least we can chip back up. Let's just take all of it. Could be good. Or gets a nice helpful kick. That should just reach that as long as it gets over. Come on, Saucy, don't do this. There we go. Pretty nicely sculpted, that. Well play tested. A lot of fun. But that's how you want, like, you'd have envisioned that shot doing something like that. Maybe not pushing it as left as I did, but fun. Yeah, the cameras are not a strong point. Also, I'm pretty sure, is that the hole? Oh, it is the hole we're playing. We're now playing back up into the trees. Interesting. Where are we now? Oh, we've gone right. Okay. This makes sense. Fine. Yeah, this is more of the land movement I would have kind of like to see on the last just a touch more. You can kind of see it a touch here on the edge of this bunker. Like that little bit of sculpting just grabs your eyes, not working quite as naturally as it maybe could. But we're into properly nitpicky things at this point. I like the quote-unquote island green, which is a nice change of pace. And play out this way. He says like it's what he designed. Okay, 151 up 17. The only thing I dislike about this, I mean, just goes to show there is a place for three-tiered greens. I don't love the rolling you off the front of the green into rough. Never have done really. I would be personally would be doing everything possible to make sure that the ball that lands on the green here stays there. But that's a personal thing. Better shot. Not enough. Just because otherwise you're whizzing up with this chip rather than the putt, and it's yeah. It's kind of a personal thing, but I do think there's a reason or a rationale to back that up. I really like the green though, like the hole. This one looks fantastic. Just really good bunkering. I'm a sucker for these kinds of like heavily bunkered dogleg holes. Par 4. Okay, we ramped up the difficulty a little bit. Quite a lot actually. It's not the easiest green. This land movement is perfect. That might be tight. We're okay. Course is good. And yes, favourite hole on the course so far by, like, not that the other hole's been bad, but by a distance. I'm not going to say the other fairways are too flat, but I feel like I'm looking at this sculpting and absolutely loving it. And kind of wishing I'd seen a little bit more on some of the inland holes. Bunker and fences and the way it everything else is perfect. Like, no notes. In fact, this hole is awesome. Swing, however, we're now going the other way. On Daniel's course, everything was a hard left miss. This one we decided to bring the rights into play as well. Ah, hey, little Daniel. Right. Flop shot it is. I mean, this worked so well last time. Why would we not? The obvious shot choice from here. See, he loves it. What a great shot. Well, from a really good spot in the fairway, we've completely messed this up. Yeah. Okay. Two really poor bogeys, otherwise playing pretty well. Oh, and that terrible down the par 3. Ah, the Beerits. Yeah, you want to... There's a camera tutorial you need to watch. Okay, we do have to run it through, as the designer would have wanted. 2-iron. Yes. Ugh. No. No, 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 no. Ban. Honestly, they never learn. Right. Now that we're back from being interrupted. Might reach the green. But long putt. Could have probably tried to fly it on and use the backstop to bring it back. I like that you've given us that option. Now turn. Turn hard. Ugh. Yeah, I had one just the other day. They are... Ooh. Like this camera. That's a nice green. We've gone back-to-back par threes. Very good. I am still not totally certain how I feel about the holes out on the spit. This one's awesome though. Right. I mean, terrible shot. Right distance. Tried to take something off it. And completely failed. I find generally I need one more club. Not this time. Could have got away with the normal one. It is a great green. Go on, roll that in. Oh, it's trying. Yes. Love that up and down. Also, hi Jamie. Yeah, this has been really cool. I've had two really good courses so far. I may not get to the third, which is like I've just got children banging on the door outside. Ah, okay. No, I know of the Creek Club. I'm withholding judgment until I get there. So this is our cape. As long as we don't miss right. Saved a good tee shot for there. 186, dead flat. Great look here. Ah. Look at all of those perfects. Now just be the club. Slowed down pretty nicely. I just really like that this hole is pure. It's just a pretty simple concept. Yep. Loads of, it's just, this is really simple, done really well. There we go. Back to our 2 under. Strong front 9. So now we head out onto the point. It isn't like, it is a nice change of pace. And I think from that point of view, it makes sense to have gone for this. I would probably have liked a little bit of planting in front of the tee. Just like, you can see the autogen bits, I assume, here. Sprinkle in a couple of little bits. 1 second. I will blame that swing entirely on Lily. Okay, so this is presumably our long. Ooh, that's a spicy pin, which I'm completely okay with, but I mean, missing the fairway kind of took any decision out of that, which is a shame because the bunkers look interesting. I like that you varied the heights and depths of them as well. So these ones slightly more like tamer. This one horrible. Do not want to be in territory. Okay, 143. Don't have the club. Hello, Teach. Yeah, we've had a couple. That needs to hold on. Not going to. Yes. Yeah, it's not a good shot. However, that's okay. Pin is potentially could have used a little flatten. That is very high, as it should be. Okay, another kind of mid-length par 4. Interesting green again. Ah, okay. As a blind second shot, I would probably do a little bit less with the green. But I appreciate that we are very much playing this with Scout Cam. So. There we go. Little nod to Fishers with the coastal Alps hole, I guess. Yeah, and even then we're playing with a wedge, aren't we? Yeah, it seems we've found our swing. And come back off that. Got a little bit of help. I like that the two holes out on the point have been very different and also haven't just crutched on the location. Like they're good holes in their own right. They just happen to be by the coast, which elevates them. Like it's very easy to just do, say, like your ninth, your cape hole. Would have been very easy to just do a couple of others like that, which are just here's the coast, deal with it. But you didn't. This is our Eden. Don't want to be above the hole. I like that you've given it a really big green. I think that's important. We've got a good pin for it. Say good. Oh, we need to get all of this. Wiped across it. There are worse places to miss. But certainly better shots. Right. Try and play a little pitch and run. And this is totally not the shot, but I feel like I've used my flop quota for today. Like that's how I'd envision playing that shot in real life. So it feels more. I can square that one myself a bit more, and it feels a more earned up and down. I'm happy with that. No more par fives. That is a shame. Okay, so now we head back inland. Separated fairway long par four. Although yours kind of have to be longer because of the amount of space you're giving us off the tee, which is a choice I can respect. And also, you've only given us two par fives, so like the length comes elsewhere. Oh, so this is a punch. This is the punch bowl, whereas the other was just an Alps, I guess. I tried to put a bit more on it, and nowhere near it. Well, at least it stayed on. Now I've probably got a horrible putt. Yeah, it's not the worst. There is some, certainly. It's like it's a more refined version, definitely. Don't know if I wanted to add any power on that. Yeah. Oh, the cameras. You just needed to watch one tutorial. Okay, definite narrows. I appreciate with this one that it's just a here is the challenge. My personal preferred way of doing the narrows is to kind of stagger and you just gradually pinch a bit more rather than the here's the challenge. Do you just want to lay up? Is did we see the four perfects? Every once in a while. Okay. Into the wind. I still think that's only knocking it down to about here. No, maybe a bit more. Go choked 7, see what happens. That might need to sit down. It was the club as well. Got the club right, just shoved it. Ignore the cameras. I mean, they're not on the rubric for judging. No one's gonna. Sorry, Daniel. Maybe if we ever need a, maybe if we ever need a super tight tiebreaker. This one's okay. We could have inched this pin a little further away from the slope. Right. Terrible tee shot. All me. Still, at least we've got an angle. Oh, I don't know. The course was pretty good. There we go. Oh, and it got a kick left of all things. Did not see that happening. Take that. Did not deserve a birdie. Absolutely not. Oh, look, he's thought of all these nice artistic shots as well, and then they're just not quite there in the execution. This one looks interesting. Oh, wait, was that a... And it was this hole. So this is 11, I guess. I feel like, other than the horrible smiley face that I can't unsee, I would have staggered these bunkers just a little bit differently so we can maybe, I don't know. I feel like if I carry this bunker, I'm going into that one. I know there's going to be a perfect spot with distance. It's just maybe a little too tight. We'll give it a go. That's not carrying the bunker. The old winky face. But I could have laid back and given myself a better shot at it. So, joke's on me, really. Well, at least it came out. Really like the way the green looks. Like the high-res sculpting does this green so many... Like, I wouldn't say does this green so many favours, but really shows it off well. Well, yeah. I think you were right saying your first hole was a gentle opener. That might need to go. We're there. Console, yeah. Par 3? I like that you've gone for a non-coastal par 3. Have you got a pin in here? I'm assuming not, but you can never quite be sure. I reckon you've just gone 4 corners. Or one there. Sculpting on this left bunker looks great. We're going to be above the hole, possibly in the trench. No pin, yeah. I think that's the right decision. But you really wanted to funnel us into the trench. You even ran it in from there. Oh, this is not it. I'm okay with leaving that short. I mean, yes, but you need a little bit more room. Not much, but a bit. Okay, now we play back. Oh, it's over too soon. Just the 500-yard par 4 to finish us. I mean, for very wide fairways, I'm really trying to miss them, aren't I? Ooh. This road? No. Maybe. Okay, 194 up 22 is not going to cut it. That didn't either. Oh, no template. Fine. Just abusing the pick shot again. Don't mind me. Oh, there we go. The saucy. Yeah, it's just a tough finisher. Liked it. Okay. Let's just skip through all of the round notifications. We're nearly at our 99 for the Clubhouse Pass. Just the best drop. Right. So, talking through, like, loads of good. I think we had the three par threes. Oh no, how many par threes? Five par threes. Don't know how well I remember that. Oh, the third was the Redan, then seven Biarritz, eight short. What was 12? Oh, 12 was Eden, and then 17 was the kind of maiden one back in. So those were real standouts, I'd say. Those were done really nicely. Um, I don't have much other than little nitpicks on where I might have gone a little bit wilder on greens versus where it was a bit quieter. And sometimes I think you could have amped up the land movement just a touch more, particularly on some of the inland holes, given how wide the fairways were. Now, in my case, I didn't mind that because I needed every inch of those fairways. But I do think you could have done touch more with those. Four and was it six were the obvious standout holes for me. I think I did really enjoy nine, not just because the birdie. I thought 10 and 11 were nicely done as well. Actually, I did with having played the course. I quite liked the three on the spit. Thought that worked well and added a different dimension. So what would I have done differently? I don't really have much. I think the environment was good to very good. The big picture environment very good. I think you could maybe do a little bit more detail planting with I hate to say it, little bits of coloured grass or just those tiny little touches or splashes of colour that really liven it up and take it from like really good to outstanding. Hole designs, loads of like everything is very solid, and some that really leap out. It's just how many more can you get into that 4 and 6 territory where it's like, oh, I have to get back in and play those holes. And there are a few on there, but I think that's kind of what's going to differentiate. That's where like your fine margins are going to be between first and second and third place in groups, I guess. But that said, I mean it's awesome. Yes, I do not blame you given the previous feedback on Old 100. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm going to hop off now because those two took me a little longer than I intended, which means I can do one more later. And the kids are getting antsy, so it doesn't make sense to do a third one. But thank you very much. So, in your review, sorry if you were expecting one and are in here. I haven't seen you, so I'm hoping that's okay. But I will try to do one maybe tonight. Yeah, it's